They are never late. They are the first one to leave the hall every time. And they are the last one to leave the hall every time. The next day, they are the first one to arrive at the hall. They are never late. Why? Because if we late, if one person is late for the meeting, that means someone is taking away from the meeting. The time they are taking away already means that this meeting cannot proceed on time. When this meeting cannot proceed on time, this meeting will not have the results that we want, because every meeting, every leaders, they already plan, okay, this is what we do, this is what we do, this is what we say. Everyone have their own roles to play to optimize, to maximize the result. But of course, in Riway, if you are late, no one will scold you. You know, Mr. Andy will not say, "Hey, how come you late? Go outside and stand and then squat." Mr. Andy will not say that. Mr. Andy will not say that. Because in Riway, this is our own business. This is our own career. No one is here to control. But if you are late, your friends see that today Lester is late, do you think next time he will be late? Because this business is duplication. They will see at what you do. If today you have people, you come for the meeting. But tomorrow you don't have people, you don't come for the meeting. Do you think your people will follow you? Follow, I will follow you. So we have to lead by example. 所以接下来 lead punctuality, that is called punctuality. The third thing I'm going to talk is lead by example. 就是以身作则，以身作则 ，lead by example, lead by example. A group here, right? This is very important. I do review for many years because maybe I'm short, but this is why I don't understand a lot of things. I'm very slow to understand a lot of things. Right? I'm very slow to understand a lot of things. So Mr. Andy always said, Lester, look. When you build a team, it's all about walk the talk. It's all about creating the culture in your own group. I don't understand this 就是我每次讲的是，你看一个组织的文化就是来自一个东西叫以身作则，以身作则。我不明白这个，因为 maybe 我是比较笨我是一个很慢去了解一个东西的人。他一直讲这个道理那个时候，所以如此的，现在我们在这一个房间里面，我们要建的这一个组织里面。我们要讲把一个组织建起来，它完完全全没有什么秘诀什么，它只有一个东西叫以身作则。It only has one secret called walk the talk. How? If today you want your group to be very tidy and very neat, you want them to have very tidy attire, what do you have to do? Dress yourself. Dress yourself. You don't have to tell them, hey, look, you have to dress. Please dress up, dress up, but you come in t-shirt. Yeah. Have anyone of you seen Mr. Andy and Miss Penny aside from this type of dressing? No, right? Sometimes I wonder, they sleep also, they wear like that, I think. Okay. No, so by this type of dressing itself, we know one thing for sure. It means that they are walking the talk. Okay? So I'll give you another example. Today you want your groups to be, besides having a good attire, you want them to have a very good mentality. You want them to know a lot of basic. You want them to know a lot of about all the things that we want to have to learn. Let's say OPP. So today, let's say you want your groups to know OPP. Will you tell your group, hey, please PBJ, you have to learn OPP. OPP very important. Without OPP, no. But after that, PBJ, you ask me, listen, actually you know OPP. PBJ, actually I do not know OPP. That's not right? So when you want your group to do something, when you want everyone in the group to be that person, you yourself have to be that person first. Yes. If you do not know how to do OPP, you cannot expect your people to do OPP. This is about walking the talk. 这是叫以身作则。Today you want your group to know about NDO, but today I ask, Mayan, you know NDO? Don't know, but I also do not know. Eventually you think your people will know NDO? No, Sam goes to 6P, Sam goes to marketing plan. We cannot say that, I don't need to learn, because it's okay, my people will learn. No such thing. If you don't learn, your people will not learn. This is bottom line. We always have to learn first. So, another thing about 以身作则，就是 about this working the talk is. Let's say today you want to, let's say in this business itself, a lot of people when they come to this business, right, they always like to do one thing. They always like to take in terms of what, take in terms of what, take in terms of what. 他们只是要拿什么？就很多时候 a lot of people will say our upline is making good money. Our upline have to contribute. You heard of something before? Our upline is driving good car. He has to be the one that contribute. Our upline is like this. He has to contribute. Our upline, he has to. No. This business is our own business. So upline make money. That is his rights to make money because he is working really hard. Mr. Andy and Miss Manny make money. That is his right because they are working so hard. Their working hours are so long. That is their right. So whenever we make money, we also have to contribute back to the group. You see, the day at top leaders meeting, Claudia said one thing. Really appreciate what type of leaders. Really appreciate leaders who are willing to contribute back to the group. Really are willing to appreciate what type of leaders. Really are appreciating leaders who put themselves, who put their group bigger than the group, bigger than themselves. So you see, today I give you a story. Back in 2019, for 2 years in River, I cannot go to Team Milipavo. I cannot. I always start at that 3-star. I cannot go to Team Milipavo. It's just something that I want to keep, but I cannot do it because I don't understand. I always think that Mr. Andy is my upline. He has to do it for me. Mr. Andy is my upline. He has to do it for me. Mr. Andy is my upline. He has to do it for me. Mr. Andy is my upline. He has to do it. No. You see, when we want to, especially nowadays where you have in the near future, next month is Poland, right? Poland Star Leader Meeting, and then following is UK Leadership Training Seminar, and then the following one is the Czech Republic Recognition Night, and then the office opening, right? So what can we do from here? Anytime Mr. Andy said, Lester, please, you have to bring people here, bring people there, but I don't understand. I always think that when I sell one set to that person, I sell to Mei Yan. Sorry, Mei Yan, I only know your name, so I keep saying it. I sell one set to Mei Yan. I sell one set to Mei Yan. And then after that, let's say I have 1 DB and 1 RB. Okay, about 700 pounds. I make 600 pounds from her. 600 pounds from her. And after that, I don't want to invest back to the group. I just keep this money in myself. Then Mei Yan will just be my customer, you see? What can I do? After I sell to Mei Yan, I have 1 DB and 1 RB. And then, can I use half of my commission? And then I say, Mei Yan, let's go for...
dinner.
No. Let's go for leadership training seminar in UK, in London. I'll pay for your accommodation, I'll pay for your flight. So, eating, if Mei Yan go there, right? She go there, she look at the leadership training seminar. After she come back from the event, do you think she will just be a consumer or she will be a fighter?
Fighter.
So do you want a fighter or a consumer?
Fighter.
You say one. You want a fighter, right? We want a fighter. So we want a fighter, we have to invest back to our group. We have to do something back to our group. It's not that after Mei Yan buy, Mr. Andy, can you please sponsor Mei Yan? Because you also got make money, ma. You sponsor lah. You're my upline. No. If remember, when you do something, God is watching. So if you ask Mr. Andy to do that, next time your downline will also ask you to do that. It's like that. This is something we said, 你要还了. You have to pay back. Why do I say so? Today, I remember when I came into this industry 5 years ago, I was very rude to my mom. My mom always tell me, Lester, you cannot do this, Lester, you cannot do that. I tell you, I scold my mother. I scold until she jump car one, always. Always. Because you never listen to your mother, right? You never listen to your own mother. And then I always scold her. I always scold her. And then for about 1 year, I tell you, after she left, she went back to Singapore. Okay. After 然后我一直骂她，就是那个时候我刚进来这个行业的时候，我就一直骂我妈妈。我妈跟我讲，你要这样，我就一直骂她，骂到她很够力，然后到她跳车为止了。然后那个时候怎么办？就是那个时候我做了1年过后，我就开始开始找人的时候，我跟你讲，我给人骂到像狗这样的。People scold me until like dog like that. Really, I don't understand. I don't understand. As I grow on in Riway, finally I understand. Everything you do, you have to pay back.
Pay back.
你要还，你还。这一次老天爷看到你还不够，他还在你再还，你还不够还在你再还，你还不够还在你再还，还到你痛到很多时候你都会想放弃，然后你讲是他的问题。You always have to pay back 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, 4 time, until you cannot tahan, until you cannot stand anymore. Okay, and then after that, until a lot of times you want to give up. You want to give up, and this is what Riway is all about. So if you want to have a very good leaders, have a very good team, most of all you have to be the first person that walk the talk. What you do to your group will do back to you. I tell you one time, I have this leader, that person scold me. So I hope this will happen to you, because when this happens to you, only then you become a better person. I remember there's one time this leader, next time you're gonna face this problem, you're gonna bring people to the bus, right? I'm sure you're gonna go UK by May, and then Czech Republic in June. So I'm sure you're gonna do bus or flight, things like that. So there's one time I bring my leader to Singapore for leadership recognition night. So after this recognition night, my leader was quarreling with the bus driver, because the bus driver do not want her to go up to the bus. And my leader scold the bus driver, like, use all the vulgar words, bad words. And then the bus driver do not even want to open the door for us. It's already 12 something midnight. We have to go back to Malaysia. And that leader scold me, just look at me and then scold me in my face, scold me. All I can do is I cannot say anything. But one thing I really like from here is, next time, if this thing happened to you, you have to do one thing. Sure, because this industry is human industry, right? 所以人与人之间呢，这个行业里面它一定有很多摩擦的 ，definitely will be a lot of conflicts. So what happened is, let's say today, 美婷 scold me, right? Of course her face will not scold people. But let's say she scold me. It's okay, 美婷 I will how to say? 我会忍了。I will tahan. I will try to hold on. Hey, then you scold me one more time. I hold on one more time. She scold me one more time. I hold on one more time. She scold me one more time. I hold on one more time. She scold me one more time. I hold on one more time. Do you think that one day I will go berserk? One day she scold me, I will just go berserk and then I punch her? I will scold her in front of everyone? Do you think I will do that? I will definitely do that, because I hold on too long already. So do you think eventually it will hurt our relationship? It definitely hurt our relationship. So what can we do from here? So let's say if you go through this type of experience, what can you do from here? She scold me, I just swallow. Swallow. She scold me again, I just swallow. She scold me again, I just swallow. She scold me again, I just swallow. Whatever things happen, I swallow. However things happen, I swallow. I swallow 1 time, do I feel painful? Yes. I swallow 2 times, do I feel painful? Yes. Do I swallow 3 times, do I feel painful? Yes. But if I swallow 10 times, do I still feel painful? No. It becomes a habit. So for our group to go big, for our business to grow big, for our people to duplicate to all over the world, like Mr. Andy saw, have you seen he got angry before? You never see he get angry. Never. He even never scold me. You never see he get angry one. Why? Because if today you get angry, a little bit you get angry, do you think people want to follow you? Because this is a human business. So next time anything happens, swallow. Painful, cry, swallow. Cry again, swallow. But that is a process, because as you swallow, your heart becomes bigger. Your heart becomes bigger. Your heart becomes bigger. So when your heart is big, everyone can go in. Everyone can go in. Everyone can go in. So you see, Mr. Andy, he has a very big heart. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay, right? So okay. So now I want to share about NDO number 2. And why do I want to share about NDO?